Hello, I'm Melon the Goblin. I'm going to be showing you how you can install and use the Sims 4 Updater on Linux. This is for Linux. I'm on Kubuntu, which it explains itself. It's Ubuntu based. So, my brother is yelling in the other room. Please ignore him. I almost just forgot what I was going to say. But what you're going to need is you're going to need Lutris and you're going to need Wine. Now, I did use a YouTube tutorial to install Wine, but well, not initially. I didn't. I was having issues with getting the Sims 4 mod manager to work and run. And after a little bit of fiddling, it just started working. And I don't remember what I did to make it work. But I do have my bash history here so that I can see my commands and see what it was that I had used and see what works and see what doesn't work. But I do believe I didn't use this repository here, but there was something that I did use. I did use sudo dpkg add architecture i386 because I think that was one of the reasons why Sims 4 Mod Manager was not working. But I do have the YouTube video saved. I'm gonna go find it. Now this was the YouTube video that I used, but I don't know if this had anything to do with it actually working. But I will link this video in the description just in case. I don't really think it has anything to do with this, but I will say that you'll probably need to do this command, sudo apt upgrade and sudo apt update, and just to check your wine version. I tried using this command here, but it did not work, so disregard that. But oh, here it is. I think this is what it was. The sudo wget this very long command here where it had some sources or something else that I needed. And I also did sudo apt install winehq-stable winetricks. I hope I might pick that up because my mouth was kind of away from my microphone. But anyway, so what you're going to need to do is you're going to need Lutris, of course, and you're going to need the Sims 4 mod manager installation file, or exe. And then what you do, you go to plus, install a Windows game from executable. I'm going to name this Sims 4 mod manager. The installer preset is set at Windows 10 by default, but I don't think it will matter. Install, leave that as default. Select the setup file, and your setup file will be the exe. And now install. And it also helps to mention that I'm using Wine. It's a version that has a 10 in it, and I think that's what I changed that got it to work. But I honestly am not sure. Oh, it's starting. Okay, so here's the setup. I'm just gonna do this only for me, and this is the prefix where it will go. This is how you can find this yourself. You'll go to home.wine. It'll be a hidden folder. Drive C, and you'll have users, melon, but yours will be different depending on what your name is, and app data, local, and it'll make a programs folder. It'll do all that itself. So you just click install, and now you wait. It's probably going to take a little bit of time. Okay, and now you run Sims 4 Mod Manager and click finish. Now the problem is it didn't initially start up so easily for me the first time. So I think doing some of those commands that I mentioned helps with that. Okay, incomplete settings, but that's okay. I've already done this. Now this part, there's a part before this where it says we could not automatically detect your mods folder or your Sims 4 folder, and I had to do this myself, and apparently it worked. But also, keep this open. I'm gonna have to show you after it's quote unquote done. But this, I will leave a link to this in the description. But what I had to do was I had to go to where the documents or the documents electronic arts Sims 4 folder would be, but under the Linux prefix on Steam, which is very annoying to get to. But I will leave the path in the description along with this path because this is different. when I click change path, this pops up and I couldn't find my .steam folder, which is a problem. So what I had to do instead, can I copy this? I don't think it'll let me copy. Let me see. Oh, yes, it will. So what I had to do, please ignore my brother. What I had to do was I had to take all of these slashes. I think it was initially a backward slash, but now I switched them to be forward slashes, and I did Z colon at the beginning, and that just made it work. Okay, is this the same? Hold on, I'm hoping I didn't mess anything up. Okay, yeah, mods, and ugh, my brother is having a fit in his room. Can I copy this? Hello? Okay, change path. The Sims 4. Okay, yeah. I will leave this specific so that you won't have to go in and change all the slashes and that, because that's annoying. I will leave that in the description, but the only thing that will be different is your username, of course. My username is melon, so that's why mine says melon. Now, as for the game folder, I thought I had clicked on change path, but it doesn't seem like it saved or registered. I'm not sure how much this here matters, but it shouldn't be that it shouldn't be that problematic that it's not there. But just for the sake of this video, okay, I'm gonna go to browse local files. I'm going to copy this because on Linux it'll be different. If you're watching this and you're a Windows user, things are going to be very different for you. And also, Sims 4 Mod Manager was actually made for Windows and Mac, so you won't need a tutorial. This is for the Linux simmers out there, or whatever. I'm going to go here and paste and change path. Now, the reason why I have to change these slashes to forward slashes is because when I press open, as you can see, it doesn't work. So I'm going to go from the beginning so that I can do Z colon, and then I'm going to put in all of these slashes to be forward slashes, which is very annoying. I was gonna pause during this, but I felt like it would be beneficial to have like a visual demonstration so that you won't get confused. But there's nothing too confusing about it. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I was tweaking for a second. Okay, there we go. Now there was a little red like error thingy here, but it's not there anymore. So now what I can do, I can start the game from here. Origin is not installed. We don't have Origin. Okay, whatever. You don't have to start the game from here. It doesn't matter. But as you can see, I don't have any CC or really any. Well, I have mods, but I don't have any CC installed, so I can't really give like a proper demonstration. But I do have some. What is that? Oh, I have like infinite resize presets I was testing. I have a few mods in here. I have overrides, and it all shows up. So it seems to work. Anyway, now here's the thing. If you want to, I mean, you might end up accidentally closing it, but say if you do close this, and now let's go back to Lutris. Can I launch it again? Okay, it won't let me launch it again because it says this game has no executable set. The install process isn't finished properly. I don't know why it says that. But also, let's go here to wine configuration because I'm pretty sure I have, or is this not the tab I'm looking for? I don't think this is the tab that I'm looking for, so disregard. But okay, here and configure, game options. I'm gonna set this executable here and see if that works. Where is it? Oh, it's in my downloads. I'm stupid. Okay. I'm gonna see if this works. But before I do that, oh, not categories, configure. Runner options. I am using wine 10.16. And I was using wine GE826, whatever, and that wasn't working, but I switched it to this one and then it just started working. So I don't know. Let me see. It might crash. Okay, never mind. It's going to ask you to install it again, which is annoying, but I think it'll just overwrite everything that's there, so it should be okay. It'll probably just won't make any changes, or it won't like install a duplicate path. I hope it doesn't do that. I'm gonna check just to be on the safe side, but you'll probably have to do that every time you want to run it. You see, it opens up like normal. And there we go, it's up. Now I'm just trying to think. I don't think I had to do anything else to get this to work, but this app uses, I think, something to do with .NET frameworks that you obviously can't get on Windows. I mean, on Linux, because this is not Windows. But I think Wine installs it for you. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever, it's working. I don't care. It's working. Everything's fine. Now, if you want to find the wine prefix yourself, you go here to your home .wine, drive C, users, your username, app data, local. Oh, for some reason it's not here. What? Oh, wait. I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is. Home, games, Sims 4 mod manager, drive C, users, melon, app data, local, programs. Okay, that's where it is. Okay, I don't think I need to clear out something because my storage is going down. But that's unrelated to what I was thinking about. It's unrelated to this. But I'm going to do that again just to make sure like it's not um taking up storage space. But if my storage space goes down, I think I know what's causing it, and it doesn't have anything to do with the Sims 4 updater. It's something wrong with my log files, and they keep like getting very cluttered, and it's really annoying. But just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna double check. And I'm not gonna make you guys sit through. Oh, it's finished already. So just open it. So yeah, you might have to do that every time you want to open it, because I did try to use the exe itself that's in the prefix, but that did not work at all. So we're stuck with this. I'm going to check my file manager. Okay, this did not go down at all, which is good. That's good. Anyways, yeah, that is how you use Sims 4 Mod Manager on Linux. Now, going back to these, I'm going to probably put some of these commands into the description just in case. But I think what you might need is the add architecture, sudo apt update, install winestable winetricks. I would suggest use this very long command here where you get the plucky resources. And there's this other command here, sudo apt install recommends winehq-stable. And that should be about it. And run sudo apt upgrade, sudo apt update again, just to be on the safe side. And of course, restart your computer, because restarting your computer just helps with certain things, like turning it off and turning it back on. It's like the universal fix. But yeah, anyway, that was how you install Sims 4 Mod Manager on Linux, or at least on Kubuntu. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was useful for you. If it was, be sure to leave a like. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.